All right, everybody, tell them who we are. We are the Breezeway. Welcome to the second show of the Breezeway, everybody. I'm Steve Francis. This is my co-host, Greg Werner.
Yes, the hall is a buzz.
Storming up to be a busy, busy April.
Oh, man, a crazy busy time, and lots going on. And thanks to everybody at home that's been tuning into the Breezeway. We've hit our 10,000 followers on the Breezeway, which is a mark that we've set. In our 10th season, we hit 10,000 followers. Awesome.
Long time coming, but we made it. And I just like to go over a couple. Listen, I want to thank you very much for bringing Mo Pitney in, because I was a Mo Pitney fan back when we had him on the lockdown. Remember the Breezeway lockdown?
Yep.
It was great to hear his tunes back there, and it's super exciting that Mill Pond's bringing him into the Kingston.
And he's really excited to be coming to Canada. He is coming to another venue in Canada, but he's coming to do the country show at our venue, and we're looking forward to that. A real traditionalist. So,
and he dips into some good bluegrass there, and I've been following him close on Facebook.
Brand new album out. Look forward to that June the 30th.
Today you come out with another announcement. I'd like you to tell everybody. It's super exciting news.
Well, Shane and I announced today that we'll be having Gord Bamford come and perform at the Kingston Grand Theatre on July 23rd, and Dean James will be the opener on that one. So
I wanted to mention that the first show, as of tonight, that just the respect that I have for you for bringing these young, great talent, but putting them in front of the stars like that. I mean, between Griffin McGill and Dean, now Dean's a very seasoned country veteran, no doubt, but you know, it fills my heart to think that those boys are getting a good shot, and we'll always remember that. It's
well deserved, and a long list that you could choose from, Franny. I mean, with Mo Pitney, it warmed Shane and I's heart to bring in Honky Tonk Heart and Griffin McGill to open that show, because those guys are doing great things and play great music. But you know, that's what it's all about for Shane and I. It isn't about dollars and cents. It's about good music and good times.
And I've said to Honky Tonk Heart too, you know, I would expect them to have big shows like that. They're a super talent, and it's great to see what you do for all the talent around, not just the Breezeway, although it's a big part of our lives. But hats off.
Thanks, Franny. Thanks. Cool.
All right. Now we've got lots of stuff coming up. I know that
award show. Look at these beautiful awards. We just got them in tonight. They'll be everybody's going to win at this year's award show. So it's a sneak peek, I guess.
I just like to give everybody at home and the artists a heads up that the nominee process is going to start tomorrow for certain divisions and stuff. So
and lots of voters, lots of ones that you're going to be able to vote on as a fan.
As a fan, you should be really getting your tickets. Although this is a venue that holds twice the size of what we had last year, I'm expecting a good crowd, and don't miss this.
We won't be live for that night, folks. So make sure you get a ticket. Tickets are available here at the Breezeway, or from any Breezeway member, or send us a message, and we'll make sure you get them.
We'll hook you up. Now, this gentleman is no straight Breezeway stage, multiple award winner, great guy. I've had him on a couple of the specials with Band of Brothers, and you know, he just never ceases to amaze me. He's got the biggest following that I could imagine.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, he's the two-time and defending Johnny Burke Award winner for Entertainer of the Year on the Breezeway. Please make welcome Mr. Cori Coulas.
Yeah.
That's an April Fool's Day joke. Tonight I'm alone without you, my dear. It seems there's a longing for you still. All I have to do now is sit alone and cry in our little cabin home on the hill. Oh, someone has taken you from me and left me here all alone. Just listen to the rain beyond the window pane in our little cabin home on the hill. Steve Piticco, everybody. I hope you are happy tonight as you are, but in my heart there's a longing for you still. I'll just keep it there so I won't be alone in our little cabin home on the hill. Oh, someone has taken you from me and left me here all alone. Just listen to the rain beyond the window pane in our little cabin home on the hill. One more time, Steve. Now when you have come to the end of your way and find there's no more happiness for you, just let your thoughts turn back once more, if you will, to our little cabin home on the hill. Oh, someone has taken you from me and left me here all alone. Just listen to the rain beyond my window pane to our little cabin home on the hill. To our little cabin home on the hill. Thank you so much. How's everybody doing tonight? It's so wonderful to be back here at the Breezeway. It's been a wonderful 5 years for me. I think this is season number 5 for me. So 50% part of the Breezeway. So I'm happy to be back, and so wonderful to see everybody out. Here's an old Mo Bandy tune. I've finally found the words to say. How long did I intend to stay? I know you wondered now and then how close our love is to the end. I think it's only fair to let you know that one of these days I'll have to go. But I'll be proud to wear your ring till I'm just a picture in a frame. Storm clouds may gather and the heavy rains may come. When the storms are over, we'll still share the golden sun. And I'll still love you just the same till I'm just a picture in a frame. Tell them how it is, Steve. I hope this small bouquet of words are the sweetest ones you've ever heard. 'Cause I can't think of anyone I'd rather hold till life is done. Storm clouds may gather and the heavy rains may come, but when the storms are over, we'll still share the golden sun. And I'll still love you just the same, till I'm just a picture in a frame. And I'll still love you just the same, till I'm just a picture in a frame. Thank you so much. How about Sheila and Carl, Jake Carl? Aren't they awesome? Steve, I just want to say thanks right off the top here for joining me.
Oh, I'm enjoying it. Thank you for asking.
It's so wonderful to play this. I played a little function back home up in the Ottawa Valley, and it was a Friday of a long weekend, and I texted Steve. I said, "Are you doing anything Sunday?" He says, "Nope." And I said, "How would you like to come?" And he says, "I'll be there." So it's just how generous Steve is with his time, and it was such a wonderful experience as well. This one's an ass. Hello, Percy. Good. Here's a really old Leuven Brothers tune, and I think you'll recognize it when you see it. It's called "Knoxville Girl." I met a little girl in Knoxville, a town we all know well. And every Sunday evening, out in her home I dwell. We used to take an evening walk about a mile from town. I picked a stick up off the ground and I knocked that fair girl down. She fell down on her bended knees, for mercy she did cry. Oh, Willie dear, don't kill me here, I'm not prepared to die. She never spoke another word, I'd only beat her more, until the ground around me within her blood did flow. I took her by her golden curls and I dragged her round and round, and throwing her into the river that flows through Knoxville town. Go down, you Knoxville girl with a dark and rolling eye. Go sun go down. You Knoxville girl, you can never be my bride. I started back to Knoxville, got there about midnight. And my mother, she was worried and woke up in a fright. Oh, sing, dear son, what have you done? There's blood upon your clothes. I told my anxious mother I was bleeding at my nose. I called for me a candle to light myself to bed. I called for me a handkerchief to bind my aching head. I rolled and tumbled the whole night through. My dreams were living hell. As trouble me and flames of hell, and man, my eyes did see. They carried me down to Knoxville and locked me in a cell. My friends all tried to get me out, but none would go my bail. Because I murdered that Knoxville girl, the girl I love so well. The flames around my aching head, within my eyes did flow. Take us home, Steve.
Cori Coulas.
Nice.
Thank you so much, everybody.
Great
Along
start.
with Steve Piticco up there.
Yes, do we know that guy? We know him. Amazing Steve Piticco.
I would like to know which one of them guys are busier, really, because I know that they both have a busy schedule.
Yeah, I don't know that. I'm glad you made it work for tonight here at the Breezeway, guys, but you are very busy guys.
I think Steve's way more busier than me.
We don't see each other much.
No, he's a wanted man.
Yeah, true story. No, Cori, everybody doesn't know you like we know you, so tell us where you're from and where home is.
Where home? I live just south of Barrie, Ontario, but my heart and my home is in my hometown of Barry's Bay, Ontario. So Northern Ontario, Ottawa Valley, it's in my heart and soul.
Nice.
No, I know where you got your start, but let everybody know, Cori, right from the grassroots here.
Right from 7 years old. My dad taught me how to play guitar, and we had a family band growing up, and I stayed there till I was about 19, and then I left home, and then music was put on the back burner. So COVID hit, and this is, you know the story.
Yeah.
This is when it all kind of took flight again and
Awesome.
got the itch.
One of the best stories
Awesome.
out of COVID is to get you playing again, and the passion and the stories behind the guitar and you know your life in general has been it's really good to see how much that you are getting played and seeing Southern Ontario. You've been all over.
Yeah, it's been an interesting learning, not a curve. It's pretty much a learning experience because playing with gentlemen like Steve and the rest of the band and playing on these big jamborees and just being called, send in your song, show up, and hopefully you don't screw up because
You do a fine job.
all
Cori.
these guys make us look good.
Now Cori,
And sound good.
if you could tell the fans at home maybe a little bit to what expect if they were to come to the Breezeway Award show. You've been there a few times and experienced it. You got any ideas that you would let people know from home?
I would just show up. You'll see everybody probably who's been on the Breezeway, and as we all know, that all the likes and the shares and all that stuff help folks get to the podium, and you guys do a wonderful, wonderful job of that.
Yeah, thanks, Cori.
Well, thanks very much.
No, I got just one thing with regards to the award show, and you being the two-time winner of the Johnny Burke Award for Entertainer of the Year. I know how much that meant to you. Try to put that into words for me, and how that is.
Well, like Entertainer of the Year, it's epic, and to be voted for it, it's very humbling, and you know the voting and just being chosen amongst so many wonderful artists. It's humbling. I don't know any other word to say, but to have it 2 years in a row, have an award named after Johnny Burke. So
yeah.
We've been blessed with Johnny Burke and the Good Brothers and Steve Piticco Award, and this year we've added Eddie and the Stingrays on Location Award.
Marie Bottrell.
Marie Bottrell.
Yeah.
And I think there's one more too, but
Harold McIntyre.
Yeah.
Yeah, lots of great awards, 24 in general. So, Cori, we wish you all the best. We'll see how your show goes, and maybe you'll be up on that podium again.
Thank you so much, guys.
A lot of first-time viewers. Would like to welcome them to the show too. Hit the like button, hit the share button, not knowing that you might not be up on the routine, but the more likes, the more shares, the more views gets these artists up to the podium at the Breezeway Awards.
You bet.
So everybody hit the like button, hit the share button. Everybody at home, Cori Coulas.
Thanks, everybody. We're going to do a little classic Charlie Pride tune here, so before you take another step, there's something you should know about the years ahead and how they'll be. You'll be living in a world where roses hardly ever grow, 'cause all I have to offer you is me. There'll be no mansions waiting on the hill with crystal chandeliers. There'll be no fancy clothes for you to wear. Everything I have is standing here in front of you to see. All I have to offer you is me. Sweetheart, I'll give you all my love with every way I can, but make sure it's what you want while you're still free. Now the only gold I have for you is in this wedding band, 'cause all I have to offer you is me. There'll be no mansions waiting on the hill with crystal chandelier. There'll be no fancy clothes for you to wear. Everything I have is standing here in front of you to see. All I have to offer you is me. All I have to offer you is me. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you so much. All right, I had a request sent to me, and it was for Chuck and Nettie. He wanted to hear Blackboard of My Heart, so I'm going to do that one for you.
You want to go to the B for the top? Or the 5? No, okay. You just started.
When I was young and went to school, you taught me how to write. Thank you. To take the chalk and make a mark and hope it turns out right. Well, that's the way it is with love and what you did to me. You wrote it so you know that I was yours eternally. But my tears have washed I love you from the blackboard of my heart. It's too late to clean the slate and make another start. I'm satisfied the way things are, although we're far apart. My tears have washed I love you from the blackboard of my heart. If you'd been true the way you should, and things have not gone astray, those tears would not have fallen down and washed the words away. No need to talk, 'cause if the chalk could write these words again, it would be for someone else, not the things it might have been. But my tears I've washed, I love you from the blackboard of my heart. It's too late to clean the slate and make another start. I'm satisfied the way things are, although we're far apart. My tears have washed, I love you from the blackboard of my heart. Tears have washed, I love you from the blackboard of my heart. Thank you so much.
Sure.
Thank you. This is a theme song for back home around the well-known Barry's Bay area. Almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountain, Shenandoah River. Life is old there, older than the trees, younger than the mountains, blowing like a breeze. Country road, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country road, all my memories gather round her. Miner's lady, stranger to blue water, dark and dusty, painted on the skies. Misty taste the moonshine, teardrops in my eyes. Country road, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country road, I hear her voice in the morning out as she calls me. Radio reminds me of my home far away. Driving down a lonely road, I get a feeling I should have been home yesterday in Barry's Bay. Country road, take me home to the place I belong, West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country road, take me home. Country road. Thank you so much.
I like the Barry's Bay plug.
Thanks.
Could have said Breezeway too.
Next, let's do Love Don't Grow on Trees.
Okay.
So, those Johnny Burke awards that I won, I took it upon myself just being honored to win it. So I like to sing one or two of Johnny's tunes anytime I can and where I'm playing. So here's one of his favorites, "Love Don't Grow on Trees."
3, 4, 1. Yep.
Thank you. How could I have ever just let you walk away? Never had a sense to ask you to stay. A foolish heart told me I could find love where I'd be. But things just don't work out that way, 'cause love don't grow on trees. You can't buy love with silver, and it can't be bought with gold. It can't be demanding, and it can't be sold. So here I am in front of you, down on my bended knee. Lord, I found out the hard way that love don't grow on trees. I know how much I hurt you, and I know I hurt myself. Just knowing since you left me, you've been with someone else. My heart and eyes are open. Now this fool can finally see how we belong together, and love don't grow on trees. You can't buy love with silver, and it can't be bought with gold. It can't be demanding, and it can't be sold. So here I am in front of you, down on my bended knee. Lord, I found out the hard way that love don't grow on trees. Yes, I found out the hard way that love don't grow on trees.
Cori Coulas!
Thank you, everybody.
Wow.
Great job, Cori. And it's great to hear Johnny Burke, true Canadian legend. It's good to hear his music too, Cori. Great job.
Right on. Nice job on that, Corey.
Steve, did you have very many opportunities to play with Johnny? That was just, I should be targeting Cori here, but I just had to give that one.
I was blessed to play with Johnny quite a bit, especially in the later years of my years. But I've known Johnny Burke and East Wind when I was 8 years old. I used to watch them on TV, and I loved that band. And they were one of my favorite 3 bands in the whole world at that point.
Awesome.
Yes.
That's a great story right there.
Yeah. Right on.
Cori, do you have anybody that you would like to give a shout out to? I know that you've got tons of fans out there, and you are one of the gentlemen that really get back and interact with your fans, and I think that's super.
Lots of them tuned in here, by the way. You're going to have to go back and watch it back and get all the comments. But
yes. Well, I know my farthest fan, I mean, she's fans with everybody in the Breezeway, but I had the opportunity to actually meet Deneen Sammy. She's all the way from New Zealand. She came to Toronto to meet me. So I think they have a picture of her and I somewhere up there. It's on the TV. We're 20 seconds behind, so there she is. And if you look really close, Teresa's photo bombing is in the back. I think that's the picture I sent her. But it was so wonderful. The McGregor too, and Steve was actually there as well in Pickering. So it was so wonderful to meet her.
I'm not sure who took the picture. I may have done that. I don't know.
It's incredible. Like Mary Conrad from Texas. Some of these places that they come and they're just like family, right?
That's right. You know, it's just words. It's words on a screen, but they're wonderful words, and they're positive. It's very easy to be negative online, like most people try to be. But it's been pretty good. I've been doing this for 5 years online, and I think maybe I've only had 1 or 2 negative comments. So,
well, you know what, Cori, you've built an army of loving fans, but they're loving music and you and what you're bringing. And we certainly have enjoyed watching your journey in that 5 years. So
now, just another quick question for you: the song that you dedicated to Chuck and Nettie, "Blackboard of My Heart."
Yep.
Did you do that for the peanut butter cookies? I just
because we haven't seen one peanut butter cookie tonight,
Chuck faithfully brings in peanut butter cookies.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
We thought maybe he was holding out
right
for.
There. Oh.
We thought maybe he was holding out to give them all to you for that request.
I remember a time when Franny used to bring ice cream cakes.
Yes.
No, I can't right now. Thank you.
Oh, thank you, Orpha.
I know Steve will.
Can I have Cori's?
Yes, Franny briefly before he retired was in the ice cream making business, and then he retired, and we've not seen an ice cream since. So, Cori, upcoming gigs. Well, we're waiting for Franny to come back. Anything upcoming that you want to tell everybody about?
Yes, the beginning of. At the Johnny Burke, I know Teresa asked me to sing one song at the Johnny Burke Foundation in Halliburton.
Yeah.
I've had the honor to sing at the last 2, so I even flew to New Brunswick to play there as well.
That was cool.
And last year in Halliburton. So that, and then the weekend after is the Fan Jam.
Van Jam 2, in Madoc.
And
everybody
then,
welcome.
And then the Breezeway Music Awards.
Breezeway Music Awards, May the 10th, and you'll be performing.
Yes.
On the Breezeway Awards this year.
Just not sure what I'm performing yet, but we'll do that. And then the weekend after that, I actually have a private wedding I've been asked to play for up in Barry's Bay. So
right on.
And then the Opry North Country Music Festival in June.
Yeah, awesome. Can't wait for that.
You are one busy boy, let me tell you.
I've had a few people reach out for a town in Quebec. They would like me to. We're working on some details with that, and a little town out in Manitoba somewhere.
Excellent.
So,
excellent, Cori. Way to go.
People are reaching out, and it's so wonderful. So
yeah, awesome.
Oh, I got some things they should say, but we're going to get them back to work here on some music. All right, everybody, hit the like button, hit the share button. For those of you that are first-time viewers, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you can tune in every week. We do this every Tuesday. Thanks for following Cori Coulas. You're ready to go, everybody. Cori Coulas.
Thank you so much. No, I've always said I'm not much of a songwriter, but the next 4 songs I have are all originals. I've written 3 in the last few months, so I'm debuting them here on the Breezeway. So the one song I was asked if we all remember our friend Mason Dixon from down in the States. I did his show back during COVID. And he started a new show. He had a contract with this company called Power Tube TV, and they're a racing-based TV show. And he called me up and he says, "Can you do? I have a challenge for you. Can you write a song about Bristol, Tennessee?" And because I actually met Mason at Bristol, and it's all in the song. So, but he actually got me into the infield of NASCAR and actually helped the team out. So NASCAR is one of my big passions, and it was wonderful. But I'm going to just start off with the one I wrote way back when I was like 19, and I wrote it for my wife. So this is I Love You from the Bottom of My Heart. I have pushed many miles down the highway just to see my old and dear best friend. Down this road that seems so far away, just to hear your sweet voice say, oh, I love you from the bottom of my heart. I hope we'll never be apart. I will kiss your lips every day. Oh, I love you from the bottom of my heart. Once I see your smile in the doorway, and I feel the warmth of your kiss, I forgive all the miles that come between us, and I know you're the one that I miss. Oh, I love you from the bottom of my heart. I hope we'll never be apart. I will kiss your sweet lips every day. Oh, I love you from the bottom of my heart. Oh, I love you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much. The name of this tune is called Bristol Bound. So this is the one I wrote for my buddy Mason. So it's just a little quick, fun little tune. Well, me and Boner packed the truck and we're headed down to dawn. Cooler full of cold ones and the NASCAR radio on. We're headed south from the Great White North down to Bristol, Tennessee. Racing is a passion, it's fun for you and me. Oh, we're Bristol bound, hear that thunder sound. Robin's racing, ain't no slowing down. From the grandstands high to the pits down low, I'm working with a crew where the fast cars go, oh, where the fast cars go. I rolled into town with the pedal down, met a fella named Mason. He said, boys, if you love racing, then I've got a job for you. Now we're covered in grease, but we don't care, working on Club's machine. We came 1,000 miles, now we're part of a NASCAR team. Oh, we're Bristol bound, hear that thunder sound. Robin's racing, ain't no slowing down. From the grandstands high to the pits down low, I'm working with a crew where the fast cars go, where the fast cars go. Thank you. Oh, there's an echo.
Now we're on time.
Now we're on to something here. So, my wife is the love of my life, so I've written her another song. We don't have any children, so she's the love of my life. So there's another one I wrote for her. Let's go here. It's called She's My Heart and She's My Home. There's a light in her eye that warms my soul. A steady hand when the world feels cold. She's a calm in the storm. She's my guiding star. No matter where I go, she's never far. She's my heart. She's my home. I know I'll never feel alone. Through the highs and lows, she's my steady ground. In her arms is where I'll always be found. She's my heart. She's my home. Her laughter is the music that fills my day. Her love is a fire that never fades. Every road that we travel, every dream that we chase, I see forever when I look in her face. She's my heart. She's my home. I know I'll never be alone. Through the highs and lows, she's my steady ground. In her arms is where I'll always be found. She's my heart. She's my home. When the sun goes down and the nights roll in, she's the spark that makes my world begin. I thank the Lord for her every day, for loving me in her perfect way. She's my heart. She's my home. I know I'll never be alone. Through the highs and the lows, she's my steady ground. In her arms is where I'll always be found. She's my heart. She's my home. So here's to the woman who holds my life, my best friend, my love, my beautiful wife. She's my heart. She's my home. She's my heart. She's my home. Thank you so much. All right, this one's not so sappy or lovey. So this is, I wrote this tune about a wonderful place up home in the Wilno Hills called the Wilno Tavern. So I've had the opportunity to play there a few times. So this is almost like a theme song for them. So I hope it goes like this. It's called the Wilno Tavern Nights. There's a place up in the valley where the roads meet the pine. A little piece of heaven where the good folks pass the time. The Willow Tavern's waiting with its wooden door swung wide, where stories flow like whiskey and the music keeps alive. The band strikes up a fiddle tune and the band begins to sway. Dancers take the floorboards and the world fades away. From the locals to the travelers, they all pull up a chair. It's more than just a tavern, it's a bond that they all share. At the Willow Tavern under neon's golden glow, the beer is cold and the laughter's warm and the fiddles steal the show. You can leave your worries at the door, let your troubles take a flight, 'cause life feels right at the Willow Tavern tonight. There's a history in the timber, there's hearts in every cheer. It's more than just a building, it's the soul of folks around here. When the stars shine down on Willow and the firelight's burning bright, you'll find your place in this little slice of life. At the Willow Tavern under neon's golden glow, the beer is cold and the laughter's warm and the fiddles steal the show. You can leave your worries at the door, let your troubles take a flight, 'cause life feels right at the Willow Tavern tonight. So if you're ever near the valley and you're searching for a sign, the Willow Tavern's calling where the good times never die. Raise your glass to some memories, to friends both old and new, 'cause at the Willow Tavern there's a place for me and you. At the Willow Tavern under neon's golden glow, the beer is cold and the laughter's warm and the fiddles steal the show. You can leave your worries at the door, let your troubles take a flight, 'cause life feels right at the Willow Tavern tonight. You can leave your worries at the door, let your troubles take a flight, 'cause life feels right at the Willow Tavern tonight.
Cori Coulas!
Thank you.
Hey, nice job.
Thank
Great
you.
originals, Corey. Way to go.
Thank you.
Now, besides the Breezeway, Cori, when you go to do one of these shows, maybe a bigger venue, let's say, do you have any pre-show rituals?
I try to drink as much as possible because I get dry mouth and just get rid of the nerves. And hopefully I don't pee in my pants.
Good. No specific
Or
color.
make sure my fly is down, you know.
Yeah,
Kind of stuff
no
like that.
specific color socks or underwear, or
Nope.
no. Okay.
It's all, it's all in the hat.
I didn't know, we've known each other for a little bit, but you do wear your heart on your sleeve with that songwriting stuff that's just recently coming out.
Yeah, well, practice, and,
Now the key question is, what does your wife think of those tunes?
she loves them, I think.
Yeah.
I think.
Nice.
Well, good job, and I'm glad you got.
Thank you.
I know that you've wrote songs in the past, but good to see you got the interest back up of writing some too.
Yeah, great vibe to them.
And I'd
Thanks.
like to get up to the Willow Tavern. I will get up there sometime and see one of your shows up there. It sounds
Awesome,
like-
that'd be great.
Great friends of yours online. They've been on all night. George and Dale Barbrick.
Met
So
them. Yep.
yeah, great friends. You could tell a little story, I'm sure, about them and your time down there with.
Yes, we were in Cape Breton Island, and we were working our way back to Halifax. It was my wife's birthday, and we didn't know if we were going to make it back because we did Cape Breton in like overnight, and so we made the effort. And I actually give Dale my Breezeway T-shirt that I had, so I had to take it out of my dirty clothes, but she still took it and she washed it. And we played a few tunes on her deck there. She loves George Jones. So
right on. Well, Cori, you know what? If you get us their address, we'd love to send them a couple T-shirts.
Well, you can send me another one too.
And you. Yeah.
Oh, he hooked you on that.
I'm sure we'll see you. You'll be able to get one. I don't have to send it to you.
I had one more question for him till that right there.
Well, I threw you right off, Franny. Plus, we only got time for a couple more tunes.
Yes, we do. So, Cori, you got time for a couple more?
All right, I sure do.
I'd like to thank you for coming back on the show.
It's always a pleasure.
It always is, and it's always great to see you and your fans. And thank you so much for what you do for the Breezeway. I know that you put extra effort in, and even everything that you do online, it takes a lot of time. And I just want to make sure that you know that we appreciate everything you do for everybody online. Everybody will agree. The numbers have been great tonight. Nice comments coming flying in.
Yeah, basically by the numbers, it looks like you should maybe have run for Prime Minister. I don't know.
We've been doing good with you leaving that politics alone for a couple weeks.
Well, I just think you would make a good one.
Well,
I don't know.
He would.
No, I'll pass, thanks.
Yeah.
We knew you would. All right, everybody, hit the like button, hit the share button. Once again, Cori Coulas.
Thank you so much. Thanks, everybody, for coming out and supporting the Breezeway. It's two more. All right, I got you. I thought you were giving the peace sign. I'm going to send this tune out to Fredward over here, working hard at the table. He told me he likes Stonewall Jackson, right? Yeah, you bet. All right. Don't be angry with me, darling, if I fail to understand all your little whims and wishes all the time. Just remember that I'm dumb, I guess, like any foolish man, and my head stays sore the foggy 'cause you're mine. Well, I recall the first time that I flirted with you, dear, when I jokingly said, come and be my bride. Now the time has turned the pages. It's the sweetest joke on earth that I have you here forever by my side. So don't be angry with me, darling, if I fail to understand all your little whims and wishes all the time. I just remember that I'm dumb, I guess, like any foolish man, and my head stays sore the foggy 'cause you're mine. Mr. Steve Piticco. Maybe someday you're gonna hurt me. I've been hurt in love before. Only God and know at time alone will tell. But in the meantime, I'll keep loving you with all my heart and soul. And I pray to let it last, it's if it's will. So don't be angry with me, darling, if I fail to understand all your little whims and wishes all the time. Just remember that I'm dumb, I guess, like any foolish man, and my head stays sore the foggy 'cause you're mine. And my head stays so the foggy 'cause you're mine. Thank you so much. Oh, I almost forgot. Anybody have a birthday this week? Anybody have a birthday this week? Do you have your tickets to the Breezeway Award Show yet? Come and get some. I purchased some here. I got them here somewhere. I got 2 tickets for you. Coming to the Breezeway Show.
Well, I did wonder when something was going to happen because this gentleman here does this quite often every.
Very nice, Corey.
And I got 2 more. Who's has a birthday the following week? Anybody have a birthday
Anybody
the following
else?
week? Following week after that? Going once? Come on, get them.
There you go.
Big hand for Cori Coulas right there for the award
well
show
done,
ticket.
Corey.
There you go, sir.
Very nice.
You said I have time for one more?
Yeah, you got time.
You certainly
bud.
do, Corey.
All
You
right.
certainly
This is a fan favorite that I always get online. So Steve played this with me. It's a kind of a fun tune. So it's called 7 Old Ladies. Oh dear, what can the matter be? 7 old ladies got stuck in the lavatory. They were there from Sunday till Saturday, and nobody knew they were there. The first old lady was old Mrs. Hender. She came in to fix up a broken suspender that somehow got caught around a masculine gender, and nobody knew she was there. Oh dear, what can the matter be? 7 old ladies got stuck in the lavatory. They were there from Sunday till Saturday, and nobody knew they were there. The next to come in was Penelope Pin. She only came in for a personal win, but she got her ass caught between the bowl and the brim, and nobody knew she was there. Oh dear, what can the matter be? 7 old ladies got stuck in the lavatory. They were there from Sunday till Saturday, and nobody knew they were there. The next old lady was old Mrs. Schaefer. She looked around the room. There was no toilet paper. All she could find was a bricklayer's scraper, covered all over with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and oh dear, what can the matter be? 7 old ladies got stuck in the lavatory. They were there from Sunday till Saturday, and nobody knew they were there. The next old lady was Betty Ann Brewster. She sat on the handle and she thought someone goosed her. She said, oh my God, that don't feel like it used to, and nobody knew she was there. The 5th old lady was Harriet Humphrey. She sat on the toilet and she made herself comfy. When she tried to get up, she couldn't get her bum free, and nobody knew she was there. The 6th old lady was old Mrs. Barrett. She shoved in a quarter to the bathroom. She started. What a waste of a quarter, 'cause she only farted, and nobody knew she was there. Oh dear, what can the matter be? 7 old ladies got stuck in the lavatory. They were there from Sunday till Saturday, and nobody knew they were there. The last old lady was old Mrs. Mason. The toilet was full, and she used the basin, and that was the water that I washed my face in. That I didn't know she was there. Oh dear, what can the matter be? 7 old ladies got stuck in the lavatory. They were there from Sunday till Saturday, and nobody knew they were there. They were there from from Sunday till Saturday, and nobody knew they were there.
Cori Coulas!
Thank you so much, Steve.
Wow.
Accompanied by Steve Piticco.
I'm starting to think that's going to be one of the songs everybody's always going to want you to play, Corey, right there.
Online it has been. It's crazy.
Awesome. Thank you again for coming all this way to be on the Breezeway.
My
and
pleasure.
for all you do to pump the Breezeway up to all your people, and as we do to ours for you, Corey, and well deserved.
Thank you.
You can always come see Cori at the Breezeway Awards. They're coming up May 10th. Don't miss that. There'll be tickets here at the Legion. You can pick them up anytime, and Tuesdays when we're here.
Yeah, hey, you don't want to miss it, guys. There's an abundance of talent, including Cori Coulas. Steve Piticco will be on the stage with the award show band.
Who do you got next week coming into the Breezeway here?
Here to the weekly show, we have a previous Entertainer of the Year award winner, Kirk Bates, coming in for 6:45. And we haven't seen Kirk in a while, and then at 8:00 we have a previous winner of the Steve Piticco Award for Instrumentalist of the Year, Dave Green, along with Peyton Baxter.
That's going to be a good show. Now, Kirk had, I don't know, I'd have to go back and look, but Kirk had the largest number ever of views on the Breezeway, and it was well over 100,000 last time we checked. I mean, it was crazy.
Yeah.
Looking so forward to see Kirk back here again. He has a great set of songs. Good guy, truck driver, been on the road through COVID.
Make sure you get out there and get your tickets, folks. The two next shows, big shows we've got coming up, like Franny said, May 2nd with Texas Tuxedo right here at the Cobourg Legion, and then the Breezeway Awards at the Cobourg Lions Center on May the 10th.
That's right. And once again, a great appreciation. I know that we're coming to a close of the Breezeway here, but this year at the Legion here in Colburn, hats off. Great place.
Awesome.
So.
Yeah. Now, I know you wanted me to stay out of politics, but I just mentioned that, and Corey's already leading by 6 points in the poll.
How did he get on the? He's on the poll.
He's faster
already?
than the Liberals. That's quick.
All right, Fred. We are the Breezeway.
We're the Breezeway, folks.
All right, everybody, tell them who we are. We are the Breezeway.